I have a basketball obsession. It's really embarrassing.
Cheese.
All right, and welcome back into another edition of NBA Shorts. We're going to talk about one topic, a topic that maybe they should have done something a while ago. Maybe they still should hold on to the core. Is Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, is it sustainable winner long term, or is it ripe for a breakup? Is it time for a divorce?
Complicated. I think they're justified in wanting to break them up to possibly pursue something here. But if I was to, this is my take. I don't think they're going to get enough in return for CJ McCollum if they were to trade him. And I don't think you trade Damian Lillard in any circumstances. He's a franchise player. You want him to stay there. That's a good basketball city. Don't get rid of him. And I don't think you get enough for CJ to where it would warrant breaking it up when you have a consistent playoff team. So I'm going to take the stance of keeping them together and then, kind of just riding it out, hoping to get the seeding god or whatever to give you a good route to the conference finals.
Ricky Bobby said it best, Jacob. If you ain't first, you're last. I'm not interested in 4 seeds. If you can't bring me a title contender or you don't have a realistic shot at winning it, I'm not interested. So I think the Trailblazers, at some point, they got to blow this thing up. And I'm not saying you trade both of them, but maybe you tweak it a little bit. Why not offer CJ McCollum and a bunch of draft picks for Anthony Davis? Why not send one of them to the Lakers and maybe they get desperate if they miss out on Davis? I think there's some creative things they can do, but as long as Evan Turner's eating up this much money, they can't realistically win a title. So at some point, you're just going to be stuck in this 4 seed where they've been stuck for what seems like forever.
Gene, if you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to be used outside the tradition of Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, no, and those are very good points. And you're right. I mean, a lot of teams have that mentality of if you're not first, you're last. We can go back and forth on that all day, but when it comes down to it, you're right. The money is being eaten up by Evan Turner and, even to a certain extent like Mo Harkless or Myers Leonard. This is the thing that I will say, though. You have Lillard and McCollum under contract for 3 more years, 2 more after this one. And the Evan Turner and the Harkless and the Myers Leonard, that's, 18, 11, and $11 million respectively for those 3 players. All of it comes off the books and after next season. And those become expiring contracts next season, serviceable players, rotation players that can be traded for assets. If I was to hold on to my point or my stance of keeping McCollum and Lillard, I really think that next year becomes a year that you can make a move for a star. And at the very worst, you shed yourself tons of cap space, and you can make a move in the summer of 2020 to sign a player. So that would be the route I would take for them if they do decide to hold on to those top 2 guys.
Let's ask this question. Let's go to the playoffs here for a second. Is there a round or a scenario where you would change your mind? Because for me, unless Portland makes it to the conference finals, I don't see a reason or any explanation to why they've accomplished anything that they haven't already accomplished.
No, I don't think so because they're the 4 seed right now. I know they're right neck and neck with Oklahoma City, but I think this goes back to me being a fan, of a team like the Grizzlies, and kind of sustaining a certain run can be very positive to a fan base. With my stance, I don't think you blow it up, even if they lose in the first round in a 4-5. I don't think they're going to make it to the 3 seed. So if they go 4-5 or if they go 6-3 and lose, I still think you hold it out because it's a very good team and they have a lot of good primetime showings during the regular season, and they pack that place out. I think you keep it together.
All right, and that'll do it for another edition of NBA Shorts. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and go to the website, vendettasportsmedia.com. Give Jacob McCormick a follow at Jacob McCormick _ and give me a follow at Trey Delbert. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.